Hi guys, what's up? Welcome again to Code. Today in this video, I am going to tell you about cookies in JS, that is JavaScript. So let's begin this video, okay? Yeah, so I have typed out to start, and yeah, I would change the title to cookies in JS. Let's say JavaScript. Yeah, and so let me first tell you about what are cookies in JavaScript, okay? So I would run my index.html, yeah, which is accessible. Now it's running, okay. Yeah, opened. Yeah, you see now it's opened in the local host, and typically it contains nothing. So what you have to do is, yeah, you can see this info icon here. Now click on it, and you will see something like this, okay. Don't mind this one, okay. You see cookies 12 in use. First, yeah, see, these are the cookies. First I would remove all of it. Yeah, now let's see cookies 1 in use. So one cookie would always be in use. So let's first see what are the cookies. So cookie is just a small piece of data that your browser is storing. Yeah, so it would be like your name, your username, and your password, something like that. The browser might be storing that so that you can find it useful in future. Yeah, so here just there is a system storage which I can't remove, it's by default. Yeah, and okay, so now let's see how can I create a cookie. Okay, so that's our JS part of code. Okay, so with me, let's begin coding about cookies here. So I would link it to my, okay, yeah, script, and then script.js, which there is a file that I have created here, script. Yeah, now there is nothing much there. I mean, there is nothing there in the script, and that's what we're going to code. Let me explain you about the working model of my, I can say, of my web page about cookies. Yeah, so what is going to be there is going to be a button here, yeah, in this space, and then if you click on this button, a new cookie would be stored in the browser. Yeah, and okay, so we are going to learn about all the cookies here. So let's first make the button here, and I'll say make cookie. Yeah, and cookie seems to be a funny name, right? A cookie. Well, it's not funny, it seems tasty. Yeah, so I will be performing a function when it is clicked. That would be on click equals to make cookie, which I am going to, of course, set it in the script.js. Yeah, so in the script.js I would write the function make cookie. Yeah, and now let's work on it. So before I start, there are gonna be some parameters here. I mean to say some parameters that I have to work upon, like the name of the cookie, first thing. So I would say name, and then I would say value. What is the value of the cookie? Means what data it is storing. Yeah, and now there is one more thing known as time, or I can say, yeah, I will say time only. Yeah, so time is basically about how much time for how much time you want to store this cookie in your browser. Yeah, so all this would be given here, means make cookie, and then I would pass the name. I would pass the name as my cookie, and you could put spaces also there, like, yeah, and I would store the value I am a cookie. Yeah, and I am using the time now because first I need to explain it to you, right? Okay, so first we are going to work on a time. Yeah. So for the time, what you have to do is you have to declare a variable where I can say d or t, anything you want. T is equals to new date. Yeah. So basically we would be creating a date, and then we would be getting the time at this date. What is the time means the current time. What is the current time? And then we would be adding it with with the time we want to save it for. Like if the time is 10:45 and I want to store it for 5 minutes. In the time I would write 5, and then I would add this value to the current date, like 10:45 plus 5, that is 50. So we are not gonna declare the minutes, we are going to work on milliseconds. So how to get the milliseconds? So t dot get time is the function that is used to get the time in milliseconds. See here it's also written, right? Get the time value in milliseconds. Yeah. So before getting, we have to set the time. And how much I have to set the time? I have to set the time to let's say t dot set time to how much. First would be the t dot get time, which is the current time. T dot get time, that is the current time. Okay, so to make it easier for you, let's write in separate lines. And current time. Yeah, we will be getting the current time here plus, okay, yeah, plus what I'm going to add, that is this time. Okay, so time I am going to pass it in seconds. Yeah, so time I am going to add time. But say if I add 5 here, means it's going to store for 5 milliseconds, but I want it for seconds. So how to do it? I would just write into 1000. And say if you want to store it for n minutes, means the time minutes, then you can write into 60, and then you can just write the number of minutes you want to store as the time parameter. And then if you want hour, you can say into 60, and if you want it for a whole day, then you can say into 24, and then if for the whole year, you can say into 365. So this is a complicated equation. Well, equation I may not say, but okay. Let's first store it for the seconds. Yeah, then you could also try for another things. Yeah, so I would add the comment here, that is extra, no, not extra, but your wasted time to store cookie. Yeah, and okay, so that's not too much complicated. Okay, so yeah, now what I will be doing is that I would be doing the most important part, that is setting the cookie. Yeah, now there is a thing known as expiry date. Yeah, just like food items, there is an expiry date for cookies also. So what is the expiry date? Let me tell you. So here I have to set it a time. Yeah, I set it a time to the expiry date. Yeah, this time that means the variable t is now equal to the time, and the time means the expiry date. Yeah, when the cookie expires. So let's say I would and declare another variable like expires. Okay, where expires equals let's say it would, and no, not let's say, it's that only t dot. Okay, now this is in milliseconds, so I need to change it into UTC string. UTC string means the format that you see in general, like this one. Let me get it for you. Yeah, Thursday, April 8, 2020. This format. Yeah. See at the bottom right. Yeah. Here. This is called the UTC string. 2 UTC string. You can say in the suggestion. Yeah. This is a function, so I will call it. Yeah. Now I would store the cookie. So here I have just copied and I have just pasted this code. Okay, so let's see. This is document, that is your whole document. This HTML document. Dot cookie equals to cname, that is your name, plus equal to plus c value. Okay, say this is not c value and this is name. Yeah, plus this semicolon plus expires plus semicolon again and then part equals to. Yeah, so this is the typical code that you need to write every time you want to handle cookies, I mean to set cookies. Yeah, so this is our whole code, and I would also pass the time here, that is I want to store it for 60 seconds. Yeah, so let's try out make cookie and check. See, do we use? Yeah, cookies, my cookie. See the name, and then content is I am cookie, domain is this one, part is this one, and yeah, Thursday, and then created is Thursday, April 8, 2021 at 8:56:49 p.m. Okay, so that's a complex date. Yeah, so that was yeah. So now let's go to our Visual Studio Code. Yeah, and one more thing that you can check. I mean, okay. So I'm just speaking like that. Yeah, I would be rating the cookies, not the cookies. Sorry, I confused it. The comments, and yeah. See, this is your whole function make cookie. Okay, so now there is one more thing, that is the get cookie. Okay, so that get cookie is all about getting the value of the cookie. See, I have already made a button for that also. Okay, sorry I cut it the video, but it's just a simple thing I would explain to you. Button on click is equals to get cookie function I'm going to create, and you don't have to pass much things like name value, because you are going to type the value. I mean, yeah. So my cookie is a name, and I want to get the value of it. Yeah, and I have a button which whose name is get cookie. Yeah. So now the only thing left is the cookie. Yeah. So I've just pasted this code. See, there is no, I can say, I don't see any reason that I have to elongate the whole video and show you about a single line about how to write this code like this. So don't get complicated about this code. I would give the link of both the codes in description, so you could copy it and use it, but you should always know what you are doing. Yeah, so to get a proper understanding. So let's see what is it. Where name is equals to cname plus equal to. So we are going to try the name. See, here is the cname plus equal to. Yeah, just like here that we are just decoding here. Yeah, decoded cookie is equals to decode URI component document.cookie, means the whole cookie, means every cookie it will decode. And yeah, this is whole code about just finding the cookie, that is the particular cookie that you are looking for. Yeah, so that was all about cookies, guys. Yeah, so hope you like my cookies, and if you like my cookies, then do like this video and subscribe my channel for more of these kinds of videos. Yeah, so thanks guys for watching this video. Yeah, and have a nice day, guys. Happy coding.